Hello everyone, we are from Group 3 and in this video we would like to talk about gender studies. So, what is the definition of gender? Gender is inseparable from other factors that determine a person's position in the world, such as sexuality, race, class, ability, religion, region of origin, citizenship status, life experience, and access to research. According to Diamond 2002, gender is a term that refers to social or cultural distinction associated with being male or female. Gender identity is the extent to which one identifies as a being either masculine or feminine. A person's sex, as determined by his or her biology, does not always correspond with his or her gender. Therefore, the terms sex and gender are not interchangeable. Sex is an ascribed status because a person is born with it, but gender is an achieved because it must be learned.
Feminist criticism and gender studies. Feminist and gender study approach to Shakespeare criticism made significant gains after 1980, during the time when William Shakespeare was alive and writing. There were social norms about gender and sexuality that exist similarly as they do today. Feminist critics illuminated the extent to which Shakespeare inhabited a patriarchal world dominated by men and father, in which women were essentially the means of exchange in power relationship among those men. Feminist criticism is deeply interested in marriage and courtship customs, gender relation, and family structures. The tragedy in Romeo and Juliet depends in part on Romeo's sensitivity to peer pressure that seemingly obliges him to kill Tybalt and thus choose macho male loyalties over the more gentle and forgiving model of behavior he has learned from Juliet. These are only a few examples.
History of feminism. In the beginning, feminism started from the turmoil of women who were oppressed by patriarchal system in Europe. They were demanding rights and equality with men. Before the term feminist was known, people first used the term womanism, woman movement, and woman question. Feminist history can be divided into three waves. The first is occurring in the 19th century and early 20th century, was mainly concerned with women's right to vote. Feminist theory that emerged at that time are liberal feminism, radical feminism, and Marxist or socialist feminism. In the second wave, at its age in the 1960 and 1970, refers to the women's liberation movement for equal legal and social rights. And feminism theory that emerged at that time are psychoanalytic feminism and feminism existentialism. And the third wave is occur in the beginning in the 1990 and refers to a continuation of and a reaction to second wave feminism. And feminism theory that emerged at the time are postmodern feminism and multicultural feminism.
The most influencing novelist for feminism emerged in the early 20th century, pioneered by Virginia Woolf's book entitled A Room of One's Own. Her major views are mostly concerned about the rights of woman which can be revealed through her writings. According to Woolf, there are many injustices received by women, such as women receiving less wage than men, the voice of women in politics which are always less respected at the time. Woolf is one of the pioneers on consequence stream type narrative or thought stream, which describes the feelings and thoughts content of the character created. Her evocative writings are often used as guide for feminists. Helena is an educator, French feminist, poet and playwright, philosopher, literary critic, and rhetorician. Born in the city of Oran, Algeria in 1937, Helena was one of the major figures who modernized the idea of feminism. She is an adherent of postmodern feminism. Helena mistaken écriture féminine for woman writing when she wrote her essay in 1975, The Love of Medusa, which refers to how women write their bodies in language and text. A form of resistance of flexing discourse. Through her thoughts, she encouraged women to get out of the confines of men by writing. Most of her writings resist the patriarchal power behind Western philosophical and theoretical tradition. Millett is an American feminist writer, teacher, artist, and activist. Kate Millett is a radical feminist writer. She is best known for her pioneering 1970 book Sexual Politics. Kate argued that patriarchy was under the control of cultural ideas by men, so it is possible to impress women. Kate argues that the form of bullying is not just physical, but it can also be done by exploiting, dominating, and blocking access.
The basic dimensions of approach to gender theory that guide our reading text. First, the character, how we view and interpret female or male characters. We may have questions such as what elements of the text can be perceived as being masculine, active, powerful, and feminine, passive, marginalized, and how do the characters support the traditional roles. And what sort of support, if any, is given to elements or characters who question the masculine or feminine binary. What happens to those elements or characters? Second, other. How the gender of the other impacts our understanding of the text. How does the other present the text? Is it a traditional narrative? Is it secure or forceful? Or is it more hesitant or even collaborative? The last, social cultural, how the social construction of gender impacts our understanding of the text, including our knowledge of queer, gay, or lesbian, or homosexual and heterosexual.